Hey guys, Camfrey15 back at another video for you guys. Back with another episode review of a final last boss has appeared. Oh man, jeez. The Dina sus allegations are coming to the forefront, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on, dude. Dude, I really just don't know. I don't know. And that's what makes it exciting that I don't know what's gonna happen. But whether Dina is apparently this blonde-haired chick, um, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see where the story's gonna go. But they look like we got the winged people on the verge of a freaking civil war. So there's that, mind you. But anyways, um, we pick up the episode where we last left off, where we had Libra going up against Jupiter the demon. And essentially that kind of ends in a draw because Jupiter ends up retreating due to it, right? And Libra tries to find him, but obviously Jupiter's like, you won't be able to find me. I've been here, for years, so I know where to go and everything. So obviously Libra's like, okay, not worth it. Look, he retreated. As long as he's not starting anything, we're good, right? Now, in the meantime, we do cut over to Ares, and we get the resolution there. Essentially, again, the one freaking Minotaur dude is like, come on, Ares, join me. Join us. And obviously, Ares is like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, sorry, I would like to, but I can't. I'm with Lady Lufas. So, yeah. That's my goal. That's my dream. And I was like, I figured you'd say that. All right, goodbye. And he leaves. And I'm like, okay, he leaves. I'm like, anticlimactic. Sorry for that. Very anticlimactic type of way where the story's going. But hey, we'll see where things are gonna be going from here. Right? Okay, we'll figure it all out. So essentially, what then ends up happening is Dina is basically looking and she overhears something. So she uses her teleport magic to listen on these winged, these other these white winged people, right? And they're bringing up about what's going on in the Capitol building, and basically saying like, look, we need to hurry up and we need to make a civil war go crazy, right? So Dina hears this. She's like, well, that's very interesting. I got to tell Lady Lufas about the fact that this civil war is starting, but it's going all exactly, like, kind of exact to plan, and from the way she kind of hinted at. And then they focus on her and they give her this evil looking smile where she's just like, and I'm just like, nah, dude, don't tell me she's pulling the strings and she's evil, right? Right? So back at their like inn that they're staying out, or one, they meet up with Lufas, and basically Dina catches Lufas up to speed about what's happening with this civil war and everything. And obviously, Lufas is like, well, okay, that's good. As long as that demon wasn't there, that Jupiter dude wasn't here, and he was the catalyst, at least that's good. So we got to make sure we're paying attention, we're alert at all times. So you just have it to where essentially, one, we do see where when they're in the inn, Lufas does give Libra some more, like, I guess, ammunitions, and I don't understand the logic in this, but literally Libra just grabs her dress, sees all this ammunition, grabs her dress, put it over the table, scrumps it down, done. And Lufas is like, huh? Okay, logic, I guess, right? So then this is when things get very interesting. So Lufas is like, hey, I haven't seen Dina around. Where's Dina? And obviously Libra's like, oh, well, Miss Dina had to step out for a bit. And I'm just like, oh yeah, interesting. She conveniently had to step out, right? Now, in the meantime, we cut over to this forest area, and we see Jupiter the demon. He's all frustrated about Libra getting the better of him. And obviously that's when you have it where the blonde-haired demon shows up. The girl we think right now is leading candidate to be Dina, right? And he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And she's like, "Oh, come on. You left a lady waiting." And that's something you just don't do. You don't leave women waiting, which is actual facts. You have a date with a woman, you don't want to make them wait. Otherwise, it's a whole nother issue you got to deal with, right? Um, and basically, dude is like, "Look, I had to deal with this damn thing that just got the better of me, and I can't counteract it because, like in the fight, like he had like this wind magic that could cut things, right? But because Libra's body's so strong due to her metallic purposes, right? It's not working. And basically, Jupiter's like, bro, I'm at a disadvantage if I go up against that girl, and I stand no chance, right? So, you have it to where the girl who we think is Dina, right, is like, "Don't worry, I'll handle, I'll handle that. I'll handle her. You just give me 10 minutes, and that should be enough." And dude's like, "All right." So again, we cut back to Lufas, right? We cut back to Lufas, and essentially we have it to where Dina comes back because they're waiting on Dina. So Dina ended up getting getting interrogated because they speak up about the teleportation skill, and Libra's like, "Teleportation skill? I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but that is basically the name of the game skill. Like, I forgot what it was called, but again, that's what the thing was called. So it was making things more sus. Like, what? Because Libra's like, I don't know where she's at. She's out of my radius to detect her. So it's like, okay, things are kind of weirdly not adding up. So they question Dina, and Dina's asking the question kind of obviously the right way as she can. But the thing is, Lufas can't really determine if she's telling the right thing because, again, Lufas has some memory loss from, the game and everything and how it's supposed to be ran, which, the leading benefactor is that we think that Dina's would basically erase Lufas's memories, or the real person inside Lufas' memory, or the soul, like, of the main things that's been going on to not make her not look sus, right? But that's the whole thing. Anyways, shit gets crazy because Dina's like, "Hey, I need to go back to the base and go grab something," right? So Libra's like, "Okay, I'll accompany you." And they go, and then all of a sudden, the moment they leave, things start to get crazy, and the Civil War starts to break out. But it's absolutely crazy, dude, that Dina is sus. And even when you looked over at the blonde-haired lady, right, who looks similar to that of Dina, who we think is Dina, she gave, albeit it wasn't like the same smile like Dina, but she gave, again, another evil smile. And again, talking about, "Oh, don't worry, I'll handle her," right? In reference to Libra, takes Libra away. And I'm just like, okay. Look, dude, I don't know if they're going to do a bait and switch with this whole Dina stuff where, oh, no, realistically, no, this girl is her own character and Dina is her own character, right? But I don't know, man. It's getting very interesting. So maybe we'll find out next week what the hell's going on. Now, if the blonde-haired chick does show up, we got to see what's going on with Dina and Libra then. But I guess we'll have to see what's going on. But dude, this show's throwing me for a loop about this Dina being an antagonist, bro. But again, we'll see. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Final Last Boss has appeared content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. But till then, guys, catch you guys in the next video, and I will see you guys later. Peace.